People here know her. She's over there. I do want to talk about this. Roommates.
Woo!
What's up with them, right?
Woo!
I have a lot of roommates. I used to have a gay roommate, which was new for me, but I was open to it. It was great. He was a great guy. Also, I mean, there was nothing for me to worry about. But I do come from New Hampshire. I wasn't exposed to a whole lot of culture. I just wasn't. It was new, so I had to get used to it. But I was trying to be open. I think I was a little too open. I was too welcoming to his culture. Like one time he came home on a Friday night pretty late. He was doing some clubbing, and I was already home. I was playing meatball. That's right. Didn't even tell you. But that's what I did on Fridays in college. He came home, and I was really nice. I was like, "Hey, what's up, man? How was your night?" And he was all like, he told me that it was okay, but he only had a couple cocktails, and I was like, "Totally, man. Let's hear him." Know what he meant? I'm out of college now, guys, but I'm pretty poor. I work at Guitar Center. I do drink, but I don't make any money. So what do? You drink cheap, yet effective. Which means I drink a lot of 40s. My favorite of which, hands down, King Cobra. You guys familiar with King Cobra? Great. What I really love about King Cobra, on every bottle of King Cobra, it reads, "King Cobra, don't let the smooth taste fool you." Well, don't worry, King Cobra, I won't. You're half a gallon of alcohol. And it cost $1.65. Last thing I'm thinking to myself as you go down is how smooth it tastes. It's like the antithesis. Like I feel like there might be a comma at the end of the thing, and they just cut it off. I wish I was there at the marketing meeting when they were coming up with the slogan, right? Like, we got y'all here for the prototype. We had you take a sample of this last night. We need a slogan to pitch this puppy. What do you got, Samson? Yeah, I had too much of this last night. I think a fitting slogan might be, "Don't let the smooth taste fool you. You're gonna do some shit you regret." Alright, don't see how it's gonna sell. Yeah, you, Johnson. Here's a good one. I think it really rings true. King Cobra, don't let the smooth taste fool you. We found this liquid. Out back. It was in the street. Now it's in a bottle. And you know what? That is a disgrace. That is a disgrace to the name. My grandfather did not found this company with blood, sweat, and tears to be sullied so. You're all fired. I will do this myself. And I'll bring this company to glory the way it was intended. Or my name isn't Joseph A. Cobra. Thanks, guys. You are so good for coming. Did someone light me yet? Am I just going? Couple more things. No, get out of here. Gotta address the elections.
Woo!
I have to. I'm not a political person by nature. I tend to avoid it just because I don't like the conflict and arguments and whatever. But I sort of had a platform this year that I would have run on if I were president. I'm going to name some keynote points from that right now. Firstly, I think that gender equality issues in the country need to get a lot better. Does anyone agree with me there?
Woo!
We have to get better. Equals. We have to be respected as equals. We have to treat women with respect.
Woo!
That's why I would have made it mandatory for every male college freshman in America to enroll in a class whereby they pick a female on campus for 3 months to sort of follow around in a notebook and sort of journal their habits. their everyday lifestyle. Get to know the opposite sex a little better, right? To have a better understanding. See how they bathe. Necessary things like that. And I would call this the study abroad program.
Ah, very good.
Secondly, what was secondly? This is why I didn't run for president. I had 3 things in my platform and I couldn't remember any of them. Oh! My mom knows because I put it on Facebook. Right. The oldest profession in the world, prostitution. Where is it gone? We gotta bring it back, a resurgence, if you will. But it's just too damn hard for them sometimes, especially the loud ones, right? They get busted before payment is received. This is no good. I would ensure that they would get payment by starting a government-funded program with your tax dollars, of course. That would make sure they got paid no matter what the situation. And I would call this homeowners insurance. I'm supposed to stand like this, right? When I'm doing something legal. Lastly, how about the oldest American profession? The profession that made America what it is today, the American farmer. Let's give back. Let's get that economy booming again, that farming economy. I would start a company, funded by your tax dollars, of course, that would deliver livestock feed free of charge to farms around the country. And I would call this Holland Oats. Shepherd Palin, 2016. Alright, one last thing. I really want to do this, then I'll get out of here. Thank you guys for coming again. I'm so glad you came to support this and me and everything. On the topic of gender equality, as I mentioned, it's not there. Bone of contention I have, one of the most egregious missteps that I notice that men and women are not equal in our society is the names of our plus-size clothing stores. If you're a man, and you're a little husky, and you got a little under the belt, where are you going to go for some huge-ass clothes? You can go to Men's Big and Tall, right? That's pretty vanilla, but you could go there. They'll outfit you. If you want to feel really welcome and cool about being big, you'll shop at Big Dogs.
Woo!
Right? Where the attitude there is, welcome to Big Dogs. We're going to take care of you. We got some shirts and pants that are going to fit you nice. And when you walk out of here today, why, you're just going to be a big dog. Take care, big dog, with your big self, for you are a big dog. Right? That's nice. You know what women have? One option. Dress Barn. As in, welcome to Dress Barn. Here's a blouse that might actually fit you, you fucking cow. Here, we have some pig pants for pigs. They fit most pigs, and you, I would assume, when you're done slopping out of the communal trough that we have, why don't you step back here and look at the brassieres that we outfit for rhinoceroses? And enjoy your time at the Dress Barn. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. Harry Peterson.
Tonight, this guy came all the way from New York City to